I had no idea.
No idea. No idea. I had no idea what I was becoming a part of. Grace, discernment, monarchy.
Once a queen, always a queen. My name is Kristen Peterson, class of 2010, and I'm a queen.
The QE1 crest represents the current mission statement of House values. Purple for our namesake leader Elizabeth I and royalty, the crown representing the lineage of Elizabeth I, and the cross-hatching on both sides of the flag representing the transparency and relationships of the House.
Hi, my name is Lily Alvarado. I am class of 2007 and I am a queen.
When I came to work at King's in May 2007, Eric and David said there are two houses that need a house advisor. One house is a pretty strong house, the other house has been kind of struggling. The struggling house was QE1. We had it.
In those early years, we spent a lot of time discussing the person of Queen Elizabeth I. What made her special, what were qualities that she displayed. We watched a movie together, read stories about her life, novels, and took time to consider different aspects of her life, her reign as queen.
I love QE1. I'll open my veins, I will bleed purple.
Most houses do bigs and littles, but in QE1 we do tea time partners, and we pick them the way the bachelor picks his girlfriends, with roses.
But my big sister, or my big sisters in my house, Kelsey Lance and Kelsey Lewis, I'm still great friends with them, and I'm just so thankful for the influence that they had in my life.
And then last, Charlotte Mayfield. I don't think there's anyone who more closely embodies the House of QE1 than her. And she was my president and my tea time partner. And I'll just tell you a little about her and about me. She's an extrovert. I'm an introvert. She's artistic. I'm academic. She loves to dance. I hate to dance.
I didn't have a tea time partner when I was new to King's, so the following year I became heavily involved in the tea time partner program and used it as an excuse to become friends with freshmen. And I got a little sister Caroline out of it, even though she's taller than me. My name is Annie Lloyd Miller, class of 2012. So, King's used to have this moose, and the moose had ceremonial importance. You used to kiss it or touch it right before homecoming, and it was in the lounge for a very long time until it wasn't. Reagan took it, not surprising, but they didn't have it for very long. Enter QE1. Ashley Hay, who was our house president at the time, decided to steal her boyfriend's keys. He was on the executive team. When she knew that him and his roommates, who were also on the executive team, weren't going to be home, we decided to steal it.
Mind you, a breakup almost happened over this moose. This was a serious steal. So, we got it to fall retreat in the most ginormous suitcase ever. And we had it hiding. And then we did this entire skit where the Grinch who stole Christmas was stealing balls from kids and candy and all this other things and throwing it in this box. And then in front of the entire school, the Grinch was transformed and he took everything out of the box. And then we took the moose out of the box.
And then we won the house competition. And there are pictures to prove it. Boom! One of my favorite memories from my time at King's was definitely the business competition, where we had to hawk children's books.
I hated that competition.
We
had to read the book out loud.
Yeah.
I read that book upwards of 50 times, standing on a park bench, trying to get parents with their little snotty kids to buy this really terrible children's book. I felt grimy and awful. It was bad.
No offense, Eric Machaxis. Lovely book.
It was not.
And so the women in our house were amazing, and we made $900 that day. Twice as much as any other house, and we won. You're welcome.
I'm Fallon Prince of Alley, class of 2011, and I am a queen.
My name is Kristen Stack. I am class of 2010, and I am a queen.
Hi, my name is Danielle Perkins, class of 2011, and I'm a queen.
Hi, I'm Avery Briggs Reed, and I'm class of 2012, and I'm a queen.
Each year begins with initiation. It's really great.
My first year, it was awful because we wake up at the crack of dawn when all a college student wants to do is sleep. What was it, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning? And you meet downstairs, and everyone, then not only do you have to get up early in the morning, but you're blindfolded. So.
Other traditions we have are Red November, coronation fashioned after QE1's coronation to welcome in the new exec team. We have Reagan's Sadie's Dance, the Lewis Masquerade Ball, Pie and Cigar Night with Churchill. There's one more.
It's Beach Day with Bonhoeffer, because let's be honest, who doesn't love a ton of hot guys wearing bathing suits? Shout out to Greg Bauman.
What we can take from this is that we're really intentional with the guy houses. We have old traditions, we have new traditions, but one tradition we've always had is that of family. It begins with initiation. Some think it should end with graduation. It doesn't.
But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people belonging to God, that you may declare the praises of Him who called you out of darkness into His wonderful light. Once you were not a people, but now you are the people of God. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received mercy. 1 Peter 2, 9-10.
QE1 has always done a house retreat. Our first years, we crammed everyone into the King's cabin and made memories like taking blindfolded trust walks and huddling for warmth. Last year, we crammed everyone into my house where we made memories like boiling maple syrup, having snowball fights, and even making a Harlem Shake video with the sheep. QE1 is known as the fun house, the dancing house. One of the things that I find to be incredible are those moments that other houses don't see. The moments together in mansions, houses, and cabins where a fun house becomes a family. My name is Corinne Dubois, and I'm a queen.
I used to go to college in North Carolina, and I wanted a Christian community, but I just didn't get it there. So I went back to Japan to heal, and somehow I found Kings a year later, and it was the best thing that happened to me. It gave me a Christian community, it gave me Christian encouragement, spiritual encouragement, and it also gave me a home, a family that I could go to. The family aspect was the House of QE1. The House of QE1 was really there to harbor me, take care of me, love on me abundantly when I was hurt and homesick. And that's the moment that I really knew that home wasn't actually 5,000 miles away. I have home here. I have a home here in New York with these girls, with this sisterhood that I have here. And I love my house. 私の名前は野崎沙羅です。私は王女です。My name is Sarah Nozaki, and I'm a queen.
When I was 13, I took a campus tour and prayed to be in QE1. But financially, the King's College wasn't an option for me. Then Founders Scholarship happened. Now QE1 is happening. My name is Leah Contreras, Founders Scholar 2013, and I am a queen.
I fondly gaze at the necklace wrapping around my finger, worn as often as fashion sense permits me, steeping with moments and memories. The charm, the strength, the dignity, depicting this house via a crown with scepter through it, worn gracefully at eye level. Beauty, courage, grace, discernment, and Christ. This is my necklace. This is our house. This is QE1. My name is Andrea Forney, and I am a queen.
My name is Dr. Gregory Allen Thornbury, and I am not